So hi guys, welcome to this new video. In this video, we are going to focus something on markdown files. So as you see here that whatever videos I post on YouTube, I have it for you as a GitHub repository here, and I have a simple readme.md which stands for readme markdown file. And you see here this is very ugly looking markdown that I have currently here. So what we are going to do in this video, we are going to learn how to make good markdown files. In the meanwhile, I will also show you all the commands that will be used to make a good looking markdown file. So let's get started. You can directly write the markdown file on your GitHub page, like GitHub provides you a editor here. So here you can do it directly, but what we'll do is that we'll use Visual Studio Code for editing because it's really awesome, and we can also see a preview of the markdowns in Visual Studio Code. So let me open the Visual Studio Code. So here is my Visual Studio Code. Here I have a readme.md file. Let's start by putting the topic like this is my YouTube playlist. So this looks very pretty ordinary. So what we'll do is that we want to make this as a heading. So we'll put a hash here. Now you see that this is a heading, but how do you see how this will look as a markdown in your GitHub? So for that, in Visual Studio Code, you can see there is an option here which shows open preview to the side. So just click on this. So you see here, this is how the markdown will look on your GitHub directly. In Visual Studio Code. You can just edit the things and on the fly they get changed. So now what I wish to do is that I wish to make it strong. Strong means bold, by the way. So for that we have to put this asterisk symbol. So here you see two asterisks make my content bold. And if I want to make something italic, so for that you just need to put an underscore. So here you see that we get italic text. And now suppose you want to partition the thing below the markdown. So for that we have to put just three dashes here. So you see we get a line directly on the markdown. So this is the symbol for that. To write text which is smaller than this heading or something like this, so you can just increase the hashes here. So it goes up till h6 and so on. So if you see, it goes smaller and smaller, but after certain point it won't be smaller enough. So it goes up till h6. So for now I will keep it as two hashes only. How to give some ordered list in the markdown file? So for that we have this symbol, that is dash. So this this is a bullet point, and the same can be done by just putting a single star. So this looks good. Now the next thing that I wanted to show you is how to put code inside the markdown files. So for that, suppose I have some function to show to the user. Let me just open my GitHub. For example, if I want to describe this principal component analysis to the user, and I have to show them that this code is doing something. So let me just copy this code from here, and I want to paste it in my markdown file. So for that I will put three tilde symbol here, and then I will write Python, and then I will end the Python here. So whatever you write between this code will be shown as a highlighted code. So here you see on the right side this is shown as highlighted, and between this you can write whatever you want. You can write the description that you want to show to the user. This code imports the KNN classifier. And now suppose I want to show this KNN as a highlighted word here, so I will just put it into tilde. So here you see on the right you see that this is highlighted again. So this actually works with any language, and like if you are writing C, C++, JavaScript, whatever you are writing, Python or Java, just you need to write the name of the language here between this three tilde symbols, and then you can paste the code between them. So it will be highlighted here. Okay. So the next thing that I wanted to show you in the markdown files is how to put links to certain images. For that, if I want to highlight that this notebook I wanted to show as a link here in the markdown file directly. So what I can do is that I can directly copy this, and then I can just put here some text, KNN notebook classifier. So you see here that I have written KNN classifier notebook, and then I have given the GitHub link to the notebook. So here it shows it as a text. So even if you want to suppose increase the length of this thing or size of this thing, so just put 3 hashes here maybe, or 2 hashes, and then paste the link. So when you click on this link directly, it will directly open you the GitHub page wherever you want to land. Okay, so the next thing that I wanted to show you is how to link images to your markdown files. So for that, first we will create a image folder in my YouTube folder. So let me just create a new folder here, images dash, and I'll add some vague text here. Just commit. Okay, and then what I'll do is that I'll add some image file here. Let me choose any file from my desktop. Maybe I can put my phone face here. So you see here that I have this photo of mine. Let me just delete this additional object. So you see here I have a photo of mine, and definitely I don't look as bad as I am looking in this photo, but this is how it is, so can't help. So let me just copy this link and again go to Visual Studio Code here, and to link photos just put a exclamation mark here. Like those who come from programming background, they must be knowing that exclamation stands for not equal to, but in markdown files their meaning is different. And here you just paste the link. So you see here the image link, this is how it looks like, and here it's not showing the image currently, but when you upload it to your GitHub it will show it properly. So these were all the things that I wanted to show you that you could include in a markdown file, and maybe I can just zoom it a little bit. Okay, so this is what all things that I wanted to show you in a markdown file. There are many other things also, but these were the basic ones that will be essential for you to make a good readable markdown file. And if you want to use other tools, like, so there was a tool, very awesome tool that I found called as readme. So what you can do is that you can directly just pull in this cells here to make a random file. So like so let me start with this title here. So here we can put some title, random title, and so on and so on, and it will show you this how it will look on the right hand side. And like below title, if you want to add the author, so this was the author. If you want to add something like features or FAQs, so here you can add FAQs. You can just put in the questions and answers and so on. If you want to add the demo here, so you can just insert a GIF link here and it will directly show it to you. And there are many other things, so you can just play around with this readme.so editor. This is also like pretty cool, and like one can play around with it. And after you just create the markdown file, you can directly download it from here, and it is free of cost. So the creators of readme.so, like, hats off to you guys to make such a awesome product. And now let's what we'll do is that we have made our markdown file in my Visual Studio Code. So let me go to my GitHub. Let me open my repository here, and let me just delete this markdown which I had. Okay. So we will be just copying this entire code from here into the GitHub and paste it here, and let's see how this thing looks. So you see here, this is how my markdown file is looking. So let me just open my repository for you. So this is all the code that I already have, and this is the markdown file. So this is my YouTube, this is repository, these are the bullet points, and GitHub automatically shows brilliant colors to you, and like this is how it is. Like, it looks awesome. And I would suggest all of you guys to put markdown files whenever you are working with GitHub, so that any other user who is collaborating with you, or maybe, and if you are contributing to open source, markdown files help a lot to other developers to understand the content. So this was all about this video that I wanted to show you. Feel free to ask any doubt that you have in this video. I'll definitely try to reply to them. Till then, if you like my content, please do hit the like, share, and subscribe button.